Hello, welcome back. This is a kitchen. This is where Connor lives, sometimes me with his best friend, and this is our next project. This was the current state of the kitchen before he moved in and then after as they were doing renovations. This is also why a lot of it is, unfortunately filmed wonky until I show up. I'll do my best to narrate until the real work of making it look cute comes in. While he is measuring and doing all the math, let me explain to you the concept here. We half redid this kitchen maybe a year and a half ago, but have been wanting to build some custom open shelving as well as some more interesting lighting like accent lighting. This house is from the mid 80s and is not really the most inspired, so the idea was to have a nice oak floating shelf or shelves with undermounted lighting that goes from under the cabinets through to the shelves, and we thought that sounded neat to us, but it did come with some challenges, as you will see. Quickly to explain what he is doing here, he's finding the studs and marking them with the shelf mounting bracket on a piece of tape to transfer to the wood. This is like the lazy version versus the measuring. It can work surprisingly well when the stud spacing is uneven. He will put this on the shelf, taking care that the tape is centered and drill the correct holes to mount the hardware. Here he is now marking where to route out the base of the mounts on the wood. We need to inset the whole mount so that the shelf can be flush against the wall. Also, something else Connor forgot to mention is that this is 1¼ inch thick red oak we got from our lumber store. Connor has already cut the shelves to the correct depth and width. You can see him actually routing out the place where the mount will sit. He's kind of sloppy. Ta-da! Ignore the scorch marks. We used a 40-year-old table saw. We did have to go in and put in drywall anchors because there were some areas where we couldn't put a nail into the stud, so that's what you see here. But it's really sturdy, okay?
Well, my measuring was right. That's a relief.
We did have to go and test fit or dry fit these shelves before sanding and finishing them. Oh, and I'm back and brought back in for everyone's favorite part of woodworking, sanding. My hard drives are filled with just videos of me sanding for like hours and hours. You get to skip all that though and get straight to the fun part of picking out a finish. I didn't really know what to do in terms of, do I keep the wood natural, do I stain it? So here I'm just cleaning it with mineral spirits, and then I'm going in with a poly coat to see if I like the natural finish of it. I also tested out a couple stains, Puritan pine, natural, walnut, and then a couple coats of the poly coat. So for me it's between this one and this one. When you stain though, I think you're gonna get a lot more contrast in the wood grain. It's not going to be as uniform. As goes for the poly, it's a lot more uniform and you just get like the natural tone of the wood. What do you think? Now we have more routing to do, this time on the cabinets. Right now he's going to create a channel to inlay our LED strips along the bottom of the cabinets as well as the two shelves. So here's the weird part. A hole needs to be drilled straight through to the channel we just routed so that we can run wiring for the LED lights. And finally, onto the wiring. There is no pre-built lighting kit for something this stupid custom, so all the lights have to be cut to the right size and soldered by hand. Connor is, he's a nerd, so we should be fine. I'm not going into too much detail here, but basically there are wires that correspond with the control of LED color as well as the power and ground. These need to be soldered precisely onto the LED strip in order for it to work properly. Now that the cabinets are wired, we can move on to finishing the shelves before we wire them all up. Since we opted for natural poly, Connor does 3 to 4 coats and lets this dry overnight. Ignore the broken TV behind him. P.S. We rebuilt this backyard as well. No video on that, cause it had to be done quick. This ended up being one of the hardest parts. Oak is a really hard wood, so since these are friction fitted mounts, it takes a lot of force to get the shelf installed completely. Connor, in his brilliance, did not film himself running the cable through the wall either, but essentially you use a hanger or a stiff cable as a pilot and pull the wire through. Won't go anymore. Remember that hole that we drilled earlier so that we could create that channel? I'm now pulling it through from the wall, through the shelf, and then you have your mounted LED lighting. Now that we have finished installing the shelves and wiring for the lighting, we are going to need to clean up some of the surrounding areas and fill some gaps that are now showing due to the wall being uneven. This was off camera unfortunately, but Connor built this shroud for the upper LEDs that you see on the ceiling by routing out the center of a piece of crown molding, pouring 2-part epoxy resin into the void and sanding everything level. Wood filler was used to smooth out those imperfections. I then go in, cover all of our newly finished wood, and then I have to fill in some rough spots in the ceiling that was left behind by the old light fixture we removed. In order to make this shroud not look like garbage, it needs to be painted. This is tricky because we don't want to paint over the clear epoxy that the light will shine through. So we are going to try to tape it up and use a roller to paint it. I also want to mention that the LED lights for the shelves and the cabinets currently do not have a cover. So we plan on adding that at some point. We just didn't get to that yet. That's just the reality of projects sometimes. And I'll definitely have an updated video on the kitchen at some point. Okay, so we put LED lighting up. Because it's like a custom length, we had to make some sort of shroud to go on top so that, you know, you're not staring at LED lights the whole time. So this is what we made. And it's like this wood, essentially, with an insert made from epoxy. However, when we put the tape, it did leak. So now we're having to scrapey scrape, be ever so perfectionist and detailed because we are this way and it would bug us. Now we're just cleaning it up. Thankfully, the paint hasn't fully cured, so I'm able to go in and get the little things off.
So
We did it!
alrighty.
Oh, you're doing it?
Where we.
It has several mounts, so I hope
Many.
I hope it would be good. Need to be in the shot.
There we go. That's how it should be. Okay, we actually painted it. It dampened
Oh, it's
that
way
a lot.
better.
Yeah.
Hooray! Oh god, okay. Did that work?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, it went all the way through.
Oh, it looks way better. It's amazing what caulk can do. Did you like that?
I really did, yeah.
You're a stinky man, though.
It worked!
It worked.
One sand, one catch dust.
Okay. Wow, I don't even hit the ceiling. We got clean up.
And campground.
Mommy, I'm sorry. We need to trim him. It's fine to move things around, you know? Like, if you don't like it, just change it. Just takes time. I'm sorry, one sec.